everyone, my name is Joshi2 and welcome to this unexpected Call of Duty 2 gameplay commentary. This time, I don't know why I'm playing Call of Duty 2. Actually, no, I can tell you why. A buddy of mine told me, hey, let's play some COD 2 multiplayer. And the first thing I have to say is I've never played Call of 2 multiplayer until now. I've watched a couple games of it, and Jesus Christ, why would you ever want to play this? Like, do you guys know how lucky we were to have something as good as Modern Warfare 2? Honestly, I mean, you guys think that that game is bad, which I personally don't think that Modern Warfare 2 is a bad game at all. And you guys are complaining that, you know, there's games like this out there that we used to play. So, what I really want to talk about today is kind of disregarding Call of Duty 2 and how bad this game can be at times. Because, Jesus Christ, it's like Call of Duty 2 grenade, and that's where you get the two grenades. And what I want to talk about is, you know, why I think Modern Warfare 2 is literally one of the best FPSs of all time. And the reason I want to say this, and you guys can bash at me all you want, is essentially because of how diverse the game was. And what is kind of expected in my book as far as Black Ops is concerned. When it came to Modern Warfare 2, really, the thing I liked the best about it was that I could easily jump into a game and be placed against random people. Whether I got a party beforehand or whatever the case might be, I enjoyed the random lobby and what have you. The whole assigning teams and then auto-balancing teams just really isn't in my book. You really can't get like a party going on or anything like that, I guess. However, that's not the only thing that made Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 kind of stand out in my book. Another thing that made it stand out is just how well everything flowed. And I know this is going to sound weird, but what I mean by that is that, you know, the game just seemed like it, I don't know, like it just felt easy to play. Not easy, but it just felt like you can get the hang of things quickly. You could basically do anything. You could use any gun, what have you. Yes, some guns were overpowered more than others, but in the end, you ended up using every single weapon in the game, and you could use something for everything. Everything had a purpose. Even the riot shield had many purposes. Surely, you know, there were certain guns that were more easily usable than others, but for the most part, you had a simple selection of guns out there that were you could use in just about any game mode, and was a lot of fun to use in any game mode. Now, what I want to really hint on is the fact that when I think of Call of Duty Black Ops, Treyarch has already been making moves to kind of been limiting what we are able to do, and the first thing is obviously the snipers. Snipers are going to be one of the things that you really just can't use anymore in Black Ops, and no scope you bruh. And from there on, you know, that's already something that Modern Warfare 2 has over Black Ops. You know, Modern Warfare 2, you could use a sniper for just about anything. Now you are confined to using a sniper at long distances for the most part. And you know, you see what I'm saying when it comes to comparisons of the accessibility from Modern Warfare 2 to Call of Duty Black Ops. Another thing is that just the way that a lot of the perks mash together, I really feel like it was an even balance. Like you had particular classes throughout which you could use, and that was nice. I mean, in Black Ops, it kind of seems like, yes, there are particular classes, but those classes are like extreme classes. Like you have your extreme rusher and your extreme camper and your extreme sniper, things like that. You know, I don't like how it's, you know, it's either red or blue. There is no mixed in between at all. And in Modern Warfare 2, you could make the mix. You didn't have to be, you know, if you were a rusher, you didn't have to have marathon lightweight to be a rusher. Now in Black Ops, it's kind of, if you're going to be a rusher, there's no other perks that are really essential unless you're going to go at marathon lightweight, things like that. So, accessibility, what's the other word that I want to think of? Versatility is another good one. And, you know, when it came to Modern Warfare 2 and how it sticks out, even over Call of Duty 4, think about how Call of Duty 4 was and just the amount of customization. I know Black Ops is going to have a lot more, but this is one of the things that Treyarch kind of took from the community and said, hey, what do you guys want? Hello, everyone loves to customize everything. and that's where they get the customization for improving even more. The funny thing is that it's so greatly detailed that for some people it's too much, and I can't see how that's possible, but I've been reading complaints that the customization is just way too much. Another thing that you have to really take for granted in Modern Warfare 2 compared to a lot of other FPSs is that it's not too fast-paced like an Unreal Tournament or like a Quake game, and it's not too slow like a Halo game or something of that nature. So when it comes to the speed of the game, you can go through and do a commentary of a 10 to 15 minute long game and it seems right. However, if you go through like a COD 4, try going through a COD 4 game on PC with a 50-man server. I'm telling you, the game's going to last forever, or it's going to be over in a matter of 30 seconds because everyone gets all their killing done right away. Because, come on, 50 kills, let's go. So you see what I'm saying? Modern Warfare 2 had that nice balance, and it made it very easy to do commentary and things like that over. Now for Xbox, PS3, yeah, sure, whatever. You guys have your advantage, but I'm talking solely about PC here at the moment because that's all I can really judge against. But another thing that I want to really touch base on is the amount of players in a game. And, a lot of people have the same feelings as I do, and then a lot of people don't. And when it comes to really what I want to hit on this topic, it's the fact of when I first noticed that the ranked servers in Black Ops are going to be 18 players max, you cannot change that. As far as I know, you cannot change that number, and that kind of frustrates me. I kind of like having 12 people in a game. I think that you can actually do strategical things with 12 people, and as far as I know, Modern Warfare 2 is like the only FPS that's able to have that limit and still be tactical. You can kind of build your own plan, but at the same time do a lot of team-based strategies that you can't really do in any other game. It reminds me of Aeon. For those of you that have or have not played Aeon, it's it's a basic mirror of World of Warcraft except more Korean-based. And what it was is simply a matter of how many people were online playing. You won depending on how many people you could use as bodies. That's all it was. And it seems like a lot of those 50-man servers, it's just bodies. The more bodies you have, the more higher chances you are of winning. And that's not very fun to me. I like having that strategical planning and all that other fun stuff when I go about playing a game. And, again, Modern Warfare 2 Domination, TDM, without going into Ground War, you had 12 guys. That's it. 6 guys to plan on is very, how can I say it, accessible, to put it that way. It's not easy, it's not hard, and it just seems right to me. 18, you're kind of pushing it because, again, it kind of boils down to that whole body thing. So that kind of, again, that kind of makes Modern Warfare 2 shine over the other Call of Duty games. So I really want to see how Black Ops fares out into comparison to Modern Warfare 2, because I have to give it to you, as much as you guys might hate Infinity Ward for Modern Warfare 2, you have to admit that it was one of the best FPSs of all time. And I just want you guys to keep that in mind when we go into Black Ops, which I will be on here Monday night, the counting down hours until Tuesday morning hits, and we will be there. So later to come, we will be interviewing admins. Thanks again for watching this video, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button up top, and I will see you guys in the next video. Just a reminder, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/JoshGT2. Go check it out for random tweets on upcoming videos and any special events that I have going on.